That was the.
That's why you're in the acknowledgements.
Exactly. What made you, the solitary person, respond to us? To be our very first blogger.
I had been thinking about it for quite some time. Well, there are two things basically about why I responded and why I wanted to write a blog. Well, one was just that I'm useless at keeping a diary. I'm dreadful at it. You sort of by my bed, and it's always the way you get into bed. You just start writing. I'm asleep. I'm gone. And especially during this project, when you were working 13 hours a day, the prospect of bed was not to be marred by writing in and I'm useless at it. And so therefore I felt that if I was writing a blog, per se, on the RSC website, well then it might actually force me to keep on writing. The second one is obviously the most important, which is that I felt that we were going through a very, very special time as a company of actors, as a whole ensemble, and by ensemble I mean the whole conglomerate, the whole wonderful magical mob that is the RSC, the directors, the designers, the lighting designers, the marketing managers, the press officers, the lot. We were going through an extraordinary experience. And the main experience of that, for me, was that connection. And I was talking about this before in the ensemble chat earlier on today, that connection between the actors and the audience. We were saying hello to people that were coming and seeing the show all the time. You go, hello, you're back. It was fantastic. And that connection, it's the reason why the courtyard was built how it is built. It's the thrust stage is breaking down that fourth wall. Do you all know what I mean by the expression fourth wall? The belly of the actors, the belly of the stage coming into the audience, saying, hello, here we are. You are in a theatre, you are not in a cinema. To quote Michael Boyd, if you want pretty pictures, go to a cinema. And I think, for me, to write a blog was simply an extension of that connection between the actor and the audience. That we were going through a very special time, and I hope you all were as well, and so therefore there was a symbiosis between writer and reader on that score. And that's hope. And then in turning it into a book, it's a bit less specific, because obviously if you've sort of clicked on the RSC website and you've seen the history of it or whatever, you know what you're getting. Whereas if you just see a book called Exit Pursued by a Badger, you might think, silly title, I might buy it, I don't know. So for the book, I then had to go away and write a lot in cradling the body of the blog and to set it up and to why we were writing and to make the reader party to what you